today. This is just, I don't know how I did it. Bianca made this costume, but I am trying out a new character. I'm thinking about doing a character, poem persona named Joe Flinstone. And this is a rough draft. But I have 3 pieces, I'm sorry, but they're all under 300 words. So this is gonna, I might not even do the 3rd one. This first one's called Dear Prudence. The boy was singing, for the same reason as the birds, outside Prudence's apartment window, sitting on the picnic table in the courtyard. He was much younger than her. Prudence tried not to touch, but while she listened to his voice, she enjoyed feeling herself melt. She moved her fingers over her mound. She ran her teeth over her lower lip. She kicked the white covers off the bed. She stretched out her legs. She curled her toes. She screamed into her pillow. The front door opened, and she heard her husband place something on the kitchen table. It sounded like wine bottles and groceries from the market. She reached for her wet panties. She pulled the blanket back over her body. When he walked into the room, Prudence made a smile and her face blushed with the rosy hue of blood. "Why are you in bed?" he said. She said, "You're home really early." Her husband was wearing the same shirt and the same red power tie and the same brown loafers he threw on and off every Friday. When he sat down on the bed, her husband's muscular frame caused the balance in the bed to shift. He took off his gold cufflinks and placed them in a glass tray on the nightstand. "Is that kid singing again?" he said. Prudence pulled the sheet around her neck. "What kid?" He placed his hands on her hips. "Are you naked?" She said, "I just got out of the shower." Prudence wondered where her panties were. She had to put them on in the wash before he found them. "You know, can you do some wash?" he said. "I need some socks." She listened to her husband, but the boy's voice burned in her ears and tunneled in her veins. The last one. This is really quick. I'm trying to get. I wanted to read 3 pieces. I'm not gonna lie. All right, this one is last summer in Nashville, New Hampshire. I had been working in a computer warehouse that summer. My father was trying to teach me what work is. He wanted me to understand drudgery and the repetition of a full-time job. I thought of Diego Rivera's mural in the Detroit Institute of Art. I imagined myself painted there, right next to the man without a face welding together pieces of metal. My work days consisted of unloading Mack trucks, assembling computers, breaking down boxes, and stocking inventory. My tools were a box cutter, a tape gun, a pallet jack, and a screwdriver. It wasn't back-breaking work, but the silence, the walk to the bathroom, the artificial light pulsating off the wax tile floors, buried into the back of my eyes until I could not sleep without dreaming of work. So on lunch breaks, I would never eat in the cafeteria because I needed to find an image to help me sleep. I would walk past the factories and head into the woods. I'd follow a trail overrun with ferns. The trail ran with the river. The water was cold and the sun hot. I sat on the rocks and ate my brown paper bag lunch. I always had an apple. While dragonflies flew around my head and horseflies bit my legs. I didn't mind them though. I just wondered if my work, my sweat, my hours I punched into a time clock meant anything to the fly, or my father, or myself. I finished my apple and threw the core into the pine needles. Thank you.
Joe Flinstone, everyone.
Thank you.